Alright, so the last time I showed a screen recording in class, for some reason you guys were giggling and making fun of me all over the place. I don't understand why, but I'm willing to put myself out there one more time to create a few more video tutorials to hopefully make your life easier when creating these sites. So, this first tutorial is on mapping to Dreamweaver. This has still catches a few people every now and then. So, I've created a new folder on my desktop called sosa.steve_biz. So this relates to the business project that we're doing in this week's class. That folder is currently empty. So inside of that folder immediately, I'm going to create a subfolder called images. That's where the images are going to reside. Beside the images here, the HTML files will go, and also the CSS files. So now that I have that on my desktop saved and ready to create a site, I'm going to go over to Dreamweaver, which I already have open. And I've got a few different ways of doing this. I could go to the drop-down menu for Site at the very top of the screen and hit Manage Sites. Or on the right-hand side, I could go to the drop-down on the Files panel and hit Manage Sites here as well. So this will change obviously depending on what sites you already have created. I'm going to go ahead and click on Manage Sites now. Alright, for this class we've been working on Dreamweaver Classroom in a Book. So I'm just going to continue to work on that and hit the Edit button. You could, however, create a new site if you wanted to do that as well. So I'm going to click on the Edit button. And I need to do two things here immediately. The name I'm just going to leave as what it is right now. But I need to modify the folder and the default images folder. So I'm going to click on Local Root Folder and tell Dreamweaver that that folder resides on my desktop. There it is. And I'm going to hit Choose. And then next it's going to ask me where the images folder resides. That also resides on my desktop inside of the biz folder, and there's my images folder. I'll choose that as well. So that's about it. I mean, that's the basic setup for as far as managing sites go. I'll go ahead and click OK. You may get a pop-up here saying the cache is going to be created or recreated. That's fine. That's not an error message. Just go ahead and hit OK. And then you are done. So now on the right hand side the files change. If I actually click the little triangle there to expand that folder, I see that inside of it there's an images folder. There are no pages existing yet because I have yet to create those actual pages for the site. So I've correctly mapped to the folder because I see nothing else there. If you've just gone through this process and you see lots of other files or other folders there, then you have not mapped the correct folder. So don't get caught there. That's about it. Now we'll go ahead and start creating the site in the next tutorial.